Hello. Hey, it's Helen here from HelenMartinOnline.com. How are you? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I am just in my downstairs gym at the moment, trying to get a quick workout in before I go away for a week. Just having some downtime with the family for the next week. So really looking forward to just a little bit of R&R, going to the park with the kids, getting out the jet ski, out in the water. I mean, you might know that I'm in Australia, so the sun is shining and it's beautiful weather at this time of the year for us, so going to have a wonderful week. But I just wanted to jump on quickly, raw and real as I am, doing a workout, no makeup on. Happy New Year. I can't believe the first Facebook Live I'm doing for the year is like this. But the reason why I wanted to jump on is just to give you, for whatever it's worth, my 3 tips for success for you for 2018. And I'll tell you why I want to jump on and say this is because I am getting inundated and so over all the emails and the messages and everything that this is how you succeed in 2018, buy my program, you have to join this to be successful in 2018, here's my diet program, here's my strategy program, here's my goal setting program. Like, it is just that time of the year where we're just getting inundated with stuff. So to me, I want to share with you what helped me in 2017 achieve some goals that I'm really proud of and that kept me sort of on track, that might help you in 2018. There's my son rolling in with a scooter. Come say hello, Zach. I'm actually live. Hello. That's Zach. So he's packing up, getting ready to go away as well. But before I get into my 3 tips, for whatever they're worth to you, if we've not met before, my name is Helen from Helen Martin Online, and predominantly what I do is I help home-based business owners bring their business online and teach them strategies like social media branding and lead generation and video marketing, Facebook Lives and all those kind of things. But I do talk a lot about mindset as well, because it's so important to your success. So for if you are new to me, or even if you're not new to me, comment down below, tell me where you're coming in from, say hello to me. If you're on the replay, just pop in replay and say hello as well. So I just want to share with you, just honestly, what I think 3 important things are that you should look at for success in 2018, and these are things that have worked for me in 2017. So the first thing is work out what is it that you want this year. Okay, what do you want to achieve? Now, you know in your head, you've probably spent New Year's Eve talking about New Year's resolutions and all the rest of it, about what you want to achieve. But really get specific. What do you want to achieve by when? So for myself, before New Year's hit, I already wrote down what I wanted to achieve by 2018. And I'm reminding myself of that every day. I'm repeating it every day. I've written it down. I've put a reminder in my phone. It pops up if I forget to remind me what I want to achieve by June 2018. So whatever it is that you want to achieve, whether that's health, wealth, relationships, life, finances, whatever it is, have a good idea of what that is, but be really specific and write it down. Remember, just, things that you want, if you don't write them down, remind yourself of them and plan for them. They're just wishes. They're just goals. They're just wishes that won't come to fruition because you don't have any kind of action behind it. You don't have any kind of plan. So what is it do you want, but specifically what do you want by when? So by April, what do you want? By June, what do you want? By December, what do you want? And actually put down, if it's dollars, if it's income, what is the amount? If it's weight, how much are you going to lose or how much are you going to gain? Whatever is relevant to you. If it's relationship, what does that person look like? Loving, male, female, whatever, be specific. So be really clear about what it is that you want and write it down and put time frames to it. So it's really important to be specific with what it is that you want. Now, the second thing, my number 2 thing, is whatever that is that you've written down, stay focused and just achieve that. So if it's business, you're going to want to achieve this by this date and stay focused. I can't believe how many emails I'm getting right now about how I should, plan out my 2018, or things that I should buy, or programs I should get into, or inner circles, or whatever it is. Everybody's got something to offer. And I get sidetracked all the time. So it's like, oh, that looks interesting. Should I look at that? And I subscribe to a lot of emails from gurus and strategists and people that I look up to and admire. And I often, look at their stuff. But if it's not on point with what I want to achieve, then I'm learning to disregard it. I delete it. Every now and again, I'll go up and I'll go through my emails and clean them up of stuff that really doesn't matter to me, that's not keeping me on task. You must stay focused on whatever it is that you wrote down for number 1, and don't get sidetracked with anything else. If it's not congruent with what you wrote down for number 1, what you specifically want to achieve by then, don't look at it, don't read it, don't absorb the information, don't get distracted. Stay on task. So focus, absolute focus is number 2. I have spent so many years knowing what I want, but being unknowingly unfocused, if that makes any sense to you whatsoever. So just being distracted with things. So I've known what I want in my business, but I've been, distracted, got shiny object syndrome, been overwhelmed, been stuck, all those kind of things. You've got to be focused and not let anything else in that's not congruent with whatever it is that you wrote down for number 1. Now, my number 3 is probably the most important of all, and that's you. You've got to work on you. And what I mean by that is mindset, happiness, self-belief, health, whatever it is that makes you happy. Because if you're not happy, if you don't believe in yourself, if you put yourself down, if you've got negative thoughts, if you don't believe you can do certain things, if you really don't believe you can achieve X, Y, Z, you won't. You just won't. Whatever you tell yourself you can or you can't do is what is going to come to fruition. So tell yourself in number 1, so number 1 was what do you exactly want to achieve by when? And then you remind yourself of that over and over and over again. You stay focused is number 2 on what it is you want to achieve in number 1. And then number 3, you do whatever you need to do for you to make sure you achieve number 1. So if for you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, you don't look at yourself in the mirror and go, I love and accept you for the way that you are. If that's not you, if that's not how you're feeling or thinking, you need to work on that. Something I do now, which is a Louise Hay, strategy, I guess. If you don't know who Louise Hay is, anything to do with personal development, self-belief, those kind of things, you need to read her stuff. Go online and look up Louise Hay. She's got an awesome book that I spoke about. I did a Facebook Live on only, a number of weeks ago. She's just got awesome stuff. But one of her big strategies is mirror work. So you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself and you say, Helen, I love and accept you just the way you are. Now, I know this seems a bit kooky and queer and you're thinking, I can't do that, but just try it and see how uncomfortable you feel. If you look at yourself in the mirror and you say something like that, I love and accept you just the way you are, and then your little thoughts inside your head is going, no, I don't. You know you need to do work on yourself. Because no matter what your goals are in finances, life, relationships, all that kind of stuff, none of that matters unless you truly accept and love yourself the way that you are. Even if you have success in your business, in other things, finances and stuff like that, you will self-sabotage. You will. Unless you truly believe you are worthy and you are deserving and that you love yourself, not in a self-centered way, but you actually respect and you've got self-love for yourself. When you've got self-love, you don't overeat, you don't abuse your body, you don't beat yourself up, You don't hate yourself, you don't self-loathe, you don't do all of those things. So, you know, working on you is your number one priority, and then the other stuff comes. So your beautiful relationships, loving relationships, when you have self-respect and love for yourself, then you will treat others accordingly. You know, it's unfortunate, but most people put other people down. Most people are jealous of other people's success. Somebody puts something really exciting on Facebook, and, you know, some people won't comment because they're jealous. They're not genuinely happy for somebody. They're actually, you know, deep down jealous and wish they had, you know, it's just funny how the human mind works. But my 3 tips for you for 2018 that have worked for me that I do is 1, work out what you want specifically and write it down and plan for that to happen. Work backwards to your goals. So you want XYZ by June 2018. So write down what that is and then work backwards as to how you're going to achieve that. Number 2, stay focused to only what you've written down. Don't get distracted with other things that really don't matter. Stay focused on whatever it is that you wrote down on number 1. And number 3 is work on yourself. Whatever that is. Is it exercise? Is it meditation? Do you know you're a stress head and you just need to relax? Then go and do a meditation every day. Go for a walk every day. Work on yourself and make yourself a better person. So number 1 is actually achievable. Does this make sense? If this makes sense, send me some love, send me some hearts, send me some likes. I'm just being real and honest with you in what's worked for me amongst all the information we get at this time of year about how to have an awesome life in 2018. They're the 3 biggest things that have worked for me in the past and that I just wanted to share with you that I hope, you know, can give you some insight as to what to concentrate on. So just again, number 1, what is it that you actually want to achieve this year? By when? Write it down. If you don't write it down, it doesn't become real. If you don't write it down, there's no plan behind it. Number 2, stay focused only on that. Don't get distracted with other things in your life. Stay focused on what it is you wrote down for number 1. And 3, work on you all the time. Your mind, your thoughts, your health, your relationships only ever come from a place of love. Get rid of hate, get rid of jealousy, get rid of negativity. It does not serve you or your life in any way, shape or form. So start 2018 coming from a place of love. Uplift people, give them compliments. If somebody looks nice, tell them. If somebody's done a good job, tell them. Uplift people. Become that person that people want to be around. Become that person that people look up to. Become that person that just radiates happiness, and, you know, everything in your life will get better from that point. Your business, your people will be drawn to you that weren't drawn to you before. It all comes down to you and how you feel about yourself. So, as I said in the heading, for whatever that's worth, you take it, you know, however you want to take that. Just cut through all the information you're getting through, you know, at this time of year about, you know, all the emails and all the information we get about what we should be doing to make 2018 an awesome year. Just fine tune it to a few things and concentrate on those few things to truly bring you the year and the success that you want to have. Okay, so I really appreciate you listening. Anybody that's on live or even catching the replay, as I said, you know, tell me where you're coming in from, comment below. If you have any thoughts about those 3 things, let me know, comment below. I've got to finish off my workout, get my son organised out there who's riding his scooter. Say see ya, Zaggy. And we've got to go on our holiday for a week, so I will be back with you in a week's time, all refreshed and you know, ready and raring to go for the year. So you know, I hope you had an awesome entry into 2018 and this is a beautiful year for you. So I'll see you soon. Bye.